is Loretta, and I am so glad that you're here this evening. I have a share for you. I have spent today making a junk journal. This one is made from the remnants of an old quilt, and here's one of the blocks actually is on my desk. The quilt itself is very threadbare in a lot of places and has holes and all that good stuff from being loved forever. And I've decided just to use it and make some junk journals with it. If you're interested in just receiving a piece of this quilt, just send me a message, and I will send you a piece at no charge. You'll just need to pay the shipping. It should be like, $8 or less for shipping it priority mail here in the US. Okay, so let's look at my journal. I did put some little corner protectors on this. I have had to go back a couple times and tighten them back up. I used some of my Fabri-Fix glue, Fabri-Tac, excuse me, to put these onto the fabric. The book is actually a reused book from the library, which you will see a couple of the original pieces of it here in just a minute. I purchased this from my local thrift store. So let's take a look at this. And so here's the front cover. There's a quilt. This is actually a piece of a little vintage handkerchief. And when you open it up, I just covered the inside of my book with some scrapbooking paper. And I used some lace on the edges to it gives a decoration, but it also hides that rough edge. Even though the paper is over the rough edge, I wanted it to be nice and smooth and cohesive. This book did have this library pocket in it, along with its little stamped piece of paper that shows everybody who checked it out. What's really cool about this is it was already kind of worn. I just added to it. I just gave it a little bit more love and wearing. But here is the bookmaker picture, and it just says on the back, this journal was intended to be used, and it is. So I just tucked a few little tags in there that I made. This one is going to get one of the tags that has the dried flowers on it. I think that is my plan right now. We shall see. So the first, some of these are actually from some digital kits that I got online. So I printed them off and sponged them, and then I added some small pieces of ephemera from one of the Tim Holtz collections that I've had for a long time. Here is just a small wooden piece. As you can see, it says Grace. And then a lot of the pages are just distressed. Some of them aren't. But some ephemera pieces that I added. This is a genuine 1906 McCall's magazine. I have several of these, and I just tore it, which kind of broke my heart, but I put these pages into my book. They are actually not that fragile. I was quite pleased with them. So I'm going to put in a plug here for where I got them, because some of you may not believe this. Okay, I did purchase those magazines from Goodwill.com. You do have to kind of watch their shipping, because they will, they tend to want to charge you a handling fee plus the shipping, and sometimes if you just contact them, they'll just waive that. Not all the time, but sometimes you can get one that will. So most of these are just pages. This is a paper doily I decoupaged into place. Some more of those little ephemera pieces. This is some more paper from a digital kit. It did not print correctly, so all I did was I just glued pieces together and made it work. This is some handmade paper. It is as soft as a baby's bottom. I'm really pleased with how my handmade paper has come out lately. And so there's some more of the internal pages. Some are more distressed, obviously, than others. And then we come to this page right here where this little receipt is sitting. All of these pages are actual journals of what people were paying for things like cotton, and this is actually from my father's side of the family. And so this was like September of sometime in the 1900s. These are true vintage pages, along with those magazine pages that I've stuck in here. This is an envelope. This is made from a piece of genuine reclaimed or repurposed paper, also from the early 1900s. Here's some music paper from my collection. And so now we're going to flip towards the back. I love this. This is a digital paper. I'm into tulips lately. I don't know why. And then here's the back page. And some more of that scrapbooking paper. And it's finished on the side. There are a few little pieces like this one right here that I keep seeing. And we're just going to fix those since we're sitting here with just a little dab of fabric glue and hold those into place. And then here's the back cover. This is also another small handkerchief, vintage handkerchief that I had in my collection. I don't have a whole lot of them left, but I do have a few. I also am hoping that sometime this week I will be receiving my winnings from a doily. It's like a vintage doily lot that I won on eBay. Very, very inexpensive. I was quite surprised. So here is my book. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to share my videos on your social media. I will be selling this journal. If you're interested, pop me an email and let me know what you'd like to pay for it, and if it's acceptable, I'll get back in touch with you and I'll send you an invoice. And you can pay either with the Cash App or with PayPal. United States shipping only, friends and family only. So I hope everyone is having a great weekend. Stay happy, be a blessing. I'll see you soon.